Good evening and welcome back to Halcyon 6. I'm Modi Operandus. We have an enemy at the gates. We also have some cleanup duty to do over here. These are gonna be some tough fights. We might not want to send the B team over for these guys. We might want to handle it ourselves because I don't know the risks there. Same with this. We want to clear out near New Terra. I think it just gonna keep spawning new guys there. And then we need to get enough levels on our characters to get this taken care of. The other thing we want to accomplish though is we need a ship for this guy, Wade Dogan. Now Wade is kind of interesting because he has a heal, and he can do a transfusion to heal all allies for 50%. I believe that's what works there. And I can't see what the transfusion does, but that is what we want to have. Somebody that can heal, because we don't have that at all. And we have someone that can take all enemies. Mass Paranoia attacks all enemies. So it's got a lot of cool all area of attacks. And then he has a blood drive, which is all enemies and all allies, which is kind of cool. So there's that. I think we want to level him up to hopefully get to level 6 or 7 like these guys are, at least. And also level our guys up further, because I really don't think we're ready to take on the Cruul Spire just yet at level 7. So what we need to do is either... well, we're waiting on this ship to come back right now. And what we can do then is take Nadir, turn him around and put him with the A team again, and let him be the captain of the B team when the B team needs to go. And then while we're doing that, we start creation on another ship. Now that will cost a lot of our dark matter, but I mean, we're gonna save for tier 3. Tier 3 is the real goal here. Before we go attack the Cruul for head on here, we need to get tier 3, but that is a long ways off actually. And there's a lot needs to happen before we get to that point, I think. So I think it'd be beneficial to have a B team that's strong, led by a strong captain with a tier 2 ship. And then all these tier 1 ships can be a little bit more prepared to deal with. And actually Nadir will still have the Merlin. The Merlin will still be the captain of the B team. And then we'll actually have the new ship, the Magus class, be the captain of the, not the captain, but the science vessel for the A team, and he has a lot of cool abilities. So yeah, let's do that. So, well, actually, you can do it either way. We can actually take the other guys. We can switch their ships actually around. We can give the Merlin to we can give the Merlin to the new guy. Where is he? I don't know if we can take him off of command here. Oh, he's in transit, that's why. If we give him to the new guy though, who is Wade Dogan, and give him the Merlin, because the Merlin's already got a little bit of levels in it. The Merlin has Stasis, Disruptor, Incisor, and I think I want to see what does Nadir bring to the table here quick. I want to see what he actually has. Nadir has... So he's bringing Siphon Dark Matter, Spin Maneuver, Stasis Lock, and Drop Isotopes, which we actually haven't. So that's the ground combat. So these 3 is what he's bringing to the table right now. Potentially, he can bring in Ablative Field, Nano Restoration for all allies, and Spin Maneuver. So we can get him leveled up a couple times here and add these things on right away. Get them up by 1, Ablative Field 2. This is Ablative Field gives defense, I believe. And then this is the healing. So he's got a couple heals then. That might be a good thing to have for our little guys. I don't know. The B team thing might not work out that well. That's what I'm kind of nervous about, assigning him a... I don't want to assign him a weak ship because I don't want him to die or anything like that, but I hate to take Merlin off of his own ship there. Or take Nadir off of the Merlin here. That's been his ship for a while here now. 55 days in command of it. So, no slouch, but we need to bring in the new meat because we need somebody that can heal for our ground game to really excel. So, let's bring them back here first. All right. Resources returned, okay. We have 2,300 and 1,500, so we doubled the dark matter, or doubled the materials we have now. The dark matter's close, but not quite there yet. We need only 100 more for that, or actually only 28 more for that one. But getting the materials will be the big trick here. And we're starting to lose some of our colonies here too, so we need to be extra vigilant and take care of those guys quickly. So, in the spirit of a strong B team take on this guy, or a strong A team take on this guy, we're gonna actually send the fleet. Now with this newest update, we can actually do auto fleets. Send a new fleet. We can do, it saves the fleets that we've had before. We're not gonna do that same fleet though. We're gonna get rid of you, get rid of you, keep the Merlin. But we might switch this guy out actually. Switch him to the new guy. So we start getting some levels for him. All right, so can we, the officer quarters. Design officer. Deer. No, he's on the Merlin still. Design officer. A deer. And then here, the Merlin will sign the new officer. And he won't have nearly the moves that the other guy has. Oh, it's right. Requires trait Terran tier 2 starships. Okay, so we can't actually even have him on tier 2 yet. So we have to start on tier 1. Okay, well that answers our questions then. Okay, that's fine. We'll have Nadir be, we can't have a captain of the B team then. We need to have him be on the Merlin then. We need a guy that can actually fly is the trick. So we need to get him leveled up. We need to send him with the Padawan. Show him the ropes. He can't just jump in and expect to excel. Okay, well, it's an unproven officer. I don't know how we level him up really. Aside from maybe supply runs, but he does have a good ship. But the problem is he has very, very few moves with the Padawan here. Yeah, not great, not great. We need to get him. When do they get tier 2? I don't know when he can. Level 4 is when he can pilot tier 2 ships. Okay, won't take that long. Won't take that long, but it'll take a little bit of time. All right. In the meantime, here, let's send the fleet to deal with these guys. These guys won't be any problem actually. We could send no, we don't want to do these guys. We want to do. I guess the quick trick is we could have the Padawan go with the tier 2 ships, and he can get some levels quickly doing that. Problem is, would he get wrecked by these guys? I think we should give him a chance. I think we should give him a chance. So let's take him off. Let's get the new ship here. The old ship here, the Padawan, tier 1 ship on these guys. We might be sending him to his death, for all I know. And then we'll bring in the big guns here for these guys. Actually, we'll change that out to the Cambay. Lionheart for you. Okay, hopefully they can protect him. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of iffy. Is he missing anything that we really, really need? I don't think so. All right, so these guys should be able to handle it without him. They don't do a lot of damage. He does a lot of healing, but hopefully we can get by with just what we have here. These guys are not gonna be that tough, so this will be a good one to cut his teeth on, I think. All right, let's get out there. Best of luck to you, newbie. New meat. All right, so first off, he gets the very first turn of the match here. We're gonna be going after, he doesn't have stasis lock or anything like that, so the normal strategies won't work this time around. We are just gonna go after the weakest guy here first, and then to go after this guy and then work our way downwards this way from then. Resisted the effects of that, but we're gonna actually do the drone swarm here to hopefully do a lot of damage to all of them. There we go. That'll knock them down quite a bit. And then let's start with the crippling shot here. All right, good first round. Now it's their turn. All breached. Okay, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. I'm going to do this one right now. Gives us some healing per round here. I do not want him to die very first time out, obviously. Next is him. Okay, keep attacking us. We don't have any like taunts or anything like that, so we can like make him focus on us. But that's okay. This guy's nearly dead. This damage over time is gonna take him out next round, so we're gonna start focusing on this guy next here. Let's knock him down a little bit. Oh, maybe not. Shoot. Incisor beam then on this guy. Didn't count on that. Didn't count on that at all. All right, they're going after the big guys at least. That's a good thing. 222. If anything that could do that much damage. The damage over time is gone on him too. I don't want to waste that right now. Let's just try this for now. And then This attack should do it. Assuming it hits. There we go. All right. If these guys both decide to attack him, though, he's done. So hopefully they don't. Or they don't get the chance. Because we do have... Well, let's go try a bridge shot on him. Knock his weapons down a little bit. Resisted the effects of it, unfortunately. Damage over time helped a lot there, though. He's got one more round on that. So I think actually we start taking on this guy. I don't want to make the same mistake we did last time. I'm going to let him take him out. The final attack on him. Because really, he doesn't do much damage anyways. And then... Now we'll use this. And then we'll heal him up next round here. Actually, we'll do healing right now to start it going. Not that he'll do much, because he's pretty weak as far as the ship goes here. And then repair drones. That'll help a little bit. Now, knock the engines down, and then next turn we should be able to wipe them off the map here. Good hit, good hit. More healing, because we have the ability to. It's our last turn of the round here, so it's fine. This should take care of it then. Very nice. All right, let's see how many points we got on this guy this time around. Oh, we got 3 levels on that? Nice. So, yeah, he doesn't have the stasis lock, which is a pretty useful ability. Stasis lock might come from, I think it is one of the moves that our officer there knows. I think we want to stick with the healing moves though. Blade of Field and Nano Restoration. This seems like it'd be pretty good. We have 2 more skill points. And this heals over 4 rounds, which is great. And then we'll also do a Blade of Field, which provides the ships with the defensive field for a number of rounds. I like that idea. So we can do it right away, protect everybody, and then other guys can do the ship disable and that kind of thing. Okay, so he is not ready for a ship yet. So we might have to send him on another mission. He should be okay now, though. He should be doing a little bit better. And then if we add on the Magus, we need to do the research for it though too. Is the other trick. We probably want both of those. So that's the question. That's the question. Do we want to do that or not? Let's take a look here quick. Let's take a look quick at that ship again here. Make sure that it is the ship that makes the man here. It is not. Okay, so we have all of the moves already unlocked for this. Stasis lock is not one of them. If we want stasis, we need to have a guy that can do stasis, and having all those abilities combined to a single guy doesn't seem likely. All right, so with that said, let's return the fleet to home here. All right, that's back home. Now, he's not anywhere close to level 4 here, but I think we should probably send him out again. With the weaker ship again. Oh boy, I hate to risk it on that. This might be a better fight. This is a similar fight to what we just did. We gotta clean it up anyways. So let's send the fleet out for this one. Send the fleet out and yep, repair you up. And we'll use the one we just did here. You might fare a little bit better this time around with the ablative field. All right, are we ready to go? Man, I hate having the weak ship there. I don't want to have to spend all that money to upgrade for another ship, especially when we're gonna get tier 3 very, very soon too. We need to get him leveled up enough to get to the tier 3 ship then at that point though. All right, let's launch it. Hopefully get him a level. Hopefully not have too much incident. All right, here we go. Now this guy's the big bruiser here, so we're gonna take him out first. First thing we're gonna do though is ablative field on everybody. Actually on you. I guess it's not an all attack thing. Okay, good. So that's good to know. Next we're gonna do the drone swarm. Start that going. And then next we're going to harass on this guy. Okay, so he healed the damage over time. And the engine's down, unfortunately. Let's start the healing. This is only, oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I like this guy now. I mean, he'd be good for the ground game, but his move is only 1 per round for the healing. It lasts 4 rounds, but still, it's pretty strong too. I should have saved it then, I guess. You have to save it for when you get really low. I like the other guy's move better, I think. But we have a couple guys that can heal still, so I guess that's fine. Let's do crippling shot again. Put him in position to die next turn. Oh, he does have adaptive armor too. Okay, so he's got 2 different heals then. Okay, never mind. It is a good thing. Never mind. It's perfect. When we get this ship upgraded, we can switch this to the Merlin once he can control the Merlin, and then we got 3 ships that are all equal. So we just gotta give him 1 more level, I think, is the deal. And then we can give the Padawan back to Nadir and get Nadir a better ship, or work on getting Nadir a better ship. I don't think I'll give him a tier 3 ship, but they could give him the Merlin back once we're ready. Once we get a tier 3 ship for our other guys. Yeah, this will work okay. So he's mostly a healing vessel then. With enough defense though, this guy might be viable, even higher levels here. Next we'll go after the little guy here, I guess. Do this first. Because we're just gonna do 2 strong attacks on him. We should be able to take him out next turn here. That does it, never mind. Got damage over time going on right now. Let's see if we can fix that right now, actually. I don't know if this fixes it or not. Does not fix hull breach. Okay, good to know. Can't do that one. Yeah, we really need a stronger ship for this guy. He was actually a little bit useful in that regard. Even for attacking, he was not bad. At a certain point later on. Bridge shot. Weapons disrupted, and damage over time should take him out at the end of this turn. Oh, maybe not. Well, we'll do this then. Get him. There you go. All right, so we got him to tier 4, or hopefully level 4. I would hope so anyways. Transfer it. Yeah, why not? Why not? Leave the field. Okay. Not quite there yet. Shoot. While we're here, let's send the fleet down to here quick. Transfer that out, 168. Now the question is, this ship's pretty damaged. We should probably bring it back home. What we could do, because he only got a little sliver of leveling left, let's actually send him to an away mission maybe. And that might give him the level that he needs. Let's return home quick and maybe just go explore. Reactor stress testing. Resistance versus ship disabled. That's great. That's great. Hopefully these guys are holding on. All right, dark matter retrieved. We need to clear these guys off the point here. Like, off the point. I've been playing too much. Clear these guys off the point is playing too much Overwatch, I think is the phrasing there. Okay, let's send the guys back out then. Take care of this first. Ah, it's gonna be a tough fight. This guy has the potential to. He's a tier 3. He has the potential to wipe that ship out. I suppose we can use the armor though. It should be okay. I would hope. If we send him on a away mission, we have the risk of losing this colony is the only issue I could see. I think we got to send our guys as is out there. Or we send the Merlin. And okay, that's what we'll do. That's a perfect solution. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. So let's send him on an away mission here. Add officer. Put in Wade. Get him a level. Oh, Lieutenant Commander, really? Okay. Maybe not. Do we have an easier room to explore? Try this one. Officer rank Commander? Really? Really for that room? Oh boy. Can't do that one then. Again, Commander rank. What the heck? Everyone wants a commander. Lieutenant commander, geez. Can't just send anybody. I guess I would have thought of that. Okay. Try this one. Again, requires a commander. Deer's a commander, apparently. All right. Well, still, I guess what we got to do is take a risk here, and it's gonna be a big risk. We're gonna test. We're gonna really give him a trial by fire here, instead of fleet for this guy. So we're gonna repair the Lionheart, firm, and we're gonna send the Padawan as is. He can give himself a bladed field to start with here that'll reduce some of the damage he can receive, and then also start the nano restoration the second turn around. We just need to get him a little sliver of levels left. And unfortunately, there's no puppies out there to take care of, unfortunately. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's take care of all these guys, and it's gonna be a tough fight. All right, so very first thing we're gonna do is a bladed field, some damage resistance, and 35% damage resistance. That's fantastic. We're gonna do the drone swarm then next, because it does 253 max damage over 4 and not 194 per 4 rounds. So that's pretty great. Within 4 rounds, and this guy should be done. But we're not gonna wait that long because we do want to get rid of him so he doesn't actually do any damage to anybody else. And then once this guy is off the map, we're gonna disable this ship here. And then maybe we'll wait a minute on that one. Let's just start wearing this guy down. All right, they're not going after him now, at least so far anyways. He's going to die next turn. So let's focus on him. And then we'll not gonna heal yet. Let's try to inflict crew panic on this guy. That didn't do enough damage, okay. Oh, we're gonna do ship disable on this guy, that's right. There we go, disabled. Do we have anything that can attack everybody? Not really. I want this damage over time to do its job here. That's what I want. Bridge shot this guy. There we go. And now it's all us from here on out. Until this thing runs out here. All right, let's do adaptive armor here next. I guess this heal's pretty strong. Question is, do we want to have, I guess by switching the ship to the other type of ship, the Magus ship, we'd have sensors offline much more relatively available. And we have a few guys that could take advantage of that. I just don't know. Nice. And wearing him down a little bit, little by little. That's a good hit. And then harass, that should take care of him. There we go. All right. That'll get his level up. It might get the other guy's level up too. Transfer 12. Officer promoted, fantastic. System. Let's go talk to Wade here. And Wade, we can add on spin maneuver, or we can add on a better restoration. Per combat 1 time. Yeah, it's a big problem, but now it's cool enough. Still, it's better provision here. Right now it's doing 600 base damage over 4 rounds. This is 650 base damage. I don't know, that's not that good an upgrade, to be honest. Heals 2%, 200%, heals 150. Well, maybe it's good. And it's all allies too, so that's a pretty strong heal. This provides Can't see what the ablative field provides then. It's this kind of circular logic here. We can see it provides ablative field. We can't see what it does. Ablative field 2 provides ablative field 2. Go figure. I'm guessing it's more reduction. Probably another 10%. I think we should stick to ground combat though. We got to start leveling this up because he's going to be our ground combat guy. This does 55% damage and provides 60% transfusion chance. I think that's a great thing. Healing is what we're all about here for him, so we're gonna do that for sure. Let the power. Okay, cool. So he is tier 4 now, which means we can switch him into the Merlin, and we can try that out and see how he fits with that group here. Let's see here quick. Ship management. We want to. We gotta get these guys back home first, don't we? Yes, we do. All right, let's get them back home first. Return home. All right, received. Very good. Next, we will ship manage. There we go. Okay, so now we do this. Came off of there. Put in Wade. And so he doesn't have nearly as many. Let's see. Oh, we can inflict sensors offline. Okay, well then this is probably a decent ship for him, I think. He's got everything he needs, I think. Got a heal, he's got a defensive. I want this to be more defensive position, but also single enemy targeting for sensors offline is fantastic too. So, perfect. And then we can decide what we want to do with poor old Nadir here. He's stuck on command of this tiny little vessel. He's probably, you know, way too qualified to be on this ship. Again, we can construct the better ship. We can construct a better ship, but we're so close to tier 3. Once we get to tier 3, though, we still got to build ships, and it's gonna be very, very expensive. I'm sure. The Magus, though, would add on. It would give him protective field for all allies, cauterize hull for a single ally, so it's single ally heal. It's kind of the opposite of this, of our current character, actually. Because he has all allies defensive, or single ally defensive, all allies heal. He's got the opposite here, protective field for all allies, and then cauterize hull for single. And then this is nice because it inflicts all with the sensors offline. Hull breach is a exploits hull breach is kind of useful, especially for our characters that can do the hull breach. $1,500. Actually, we're getting pretty close to the point where we can actually do the upgrade and have this ship. I think we just build it. I think we just build it and give it to Nadir and see what he can do with it. For our B team. Yep, we can do that. We can do that. And we're gonna keep this ship around. We're gonna keep the Padawan around for now until we get this upgrade for the academy here. Where is it? Officer Academy, improved officer training. New officers start automatic start as lieutenant commander. So that's level 4. That's what we want to do. If we add sold into that, 10 days for a sold. Is it a tactical position? Tactical takes 5 days. Yeah, we'll do that. Ahmed can research that quick here. Let's do that. Let's let him research that. The ship will be worked on for 6 days. This will be worked on for 5. And then that's gonna do for this episode. We gotta keep an eye on the Spire. But aside from that, we're good. Next episode, we'll send out the B team to go collect some stuff here, I think. And maybe with Nadir or one of the other guys at the science slot, possibly. And then after that, well, we're probably not gonna be ready for this until we get to tier 3. The ships here are tough. We don't necessarily want to go fight them, but these guys are gonna keep sending out 4 at a time and dropping enemies all over. And then someone in the comments mentioned, because I didn't take care of that collective mission, there is a big tough enemy that's gonna come attack us eventually, and we have to be ready for it. It's a very, very difficult enemy apparently. So yeah, that's the choice we made. We'll start working back towards our 1,000 for our dark matter, and start working towards 3,600 for the upgrade for tier 3. And then at that point, we should be ready to take on these guys. We should be level like 10 maybe by that point, maybe. We'll see. Depends on how much more they give us to do. If this is just going to sit here forever, then we're not going to get too much more done. And we might have to just chance it. But ground combat's our weak point right now. So anyways, guys, that's going to have to do it for this episode. I'll be back very, very soon in a day or so for another one. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.